Hello and welcome back, guys. Monday, and everybody knows what Monday is. It's time for our weekly market review. Try not to get tongue-tied on that one. For those who are not familiar with this, because I haven't done it in a couple weeks, market reviews is a real-time look at the most common produce items, including regional outlooks, East Coast, West Coast, and Mexico. And it's what our supermarkets use to determine what prices and things to go with. Also does with our feed and whole shebang and stuff like that. So what we're going to go ahead and look at today is, let me go ahead and switch this over. There we go. And this is for December 3rd. As you may know, these come out on Thursday. And majority of the time, they end up changing things from then until now. And I hear the beeping of the garbage truck outside. So I usually just wait until Monday to do these reports. So it's a nice start of the week and everything like that. And look at it, we have some nice oranges up here for our image for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with asparagus. The market is active as Mexican volumes decline. Peru's supplies are expected next week. Quality is good. And here we are with the avocados. Again, on alert. It's been this way. When I first started doing these reports in January, February-ish, we've had issues with avocados. Mexican supply is slightly increasing. Larger fruit has become more abundant, but the market is still holding steady. Smaller fruit is tightening up and the market is strong. We have green beans. Florida supplies are lighter with cooler weather and the market continues conditions, but quality is good. California and Baja production is finished. Supplies out of Mexico are crossing through Nogales with good quality. And our berries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Supplies are better on raspberries and blackberries as the market continues to ramp up their production. Blueberries remain challenged as port congestion and offloading continues to be an issue for some. And yeah, they're having issues up at their port in Vancouver. There's trucking up there is on strike, and it's a whole mess up in Canada. I thought LA and stuff was having issues. Okay, strawberries. Strawberries remain short and limited in supply. The market is active and quality is very poor. Santa Maria and Oxnard are in limited production. Fruit is small, not coloring up, and of fair quality. Mexico and Florida are trying to ramp up, but there is still not enough to meet demand. So those making anything strawberries this Christmas time, be warned, unless you go straight for the frozen or something. We have broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli, or I can't talk. Markets remain unsettled out of both Mexico and California, with signs of relief. Brocchini supplies have improved. Quality is mostly fair to good, with occasional brown bread or bed. Steady cauliflower markets are projected as supplies have improved out of Arizona and Mexico. Quality is fair to good. And celery, it looks like we have an alert here. The commodity celery market is more active. Watch for undersizing and discolorization associated with failed Oxnard crop. Value added sticks diced celery demand exceeds supply due to capacity constraints. And a lot of that is celery during the holiday times goes way up. I know for a fact that myself, I like celery in my stuffing when I do make my stuffing. So, yeah, I can only imagine if they're having issues, it's probably due to holiday time. So that usually the celery does go up during Christmas time. So that's kind of a normal thing, though. And we have our top 5 alerts. The first one being Brussels sprouts. The market continues to be active with short supplies. Carrots. Demand continues to outpace supply capacity of school size bulk packs. And then we have chili peppers. Markets are extremely short on most varieties. Corn. The market is strong and supplies are light. Mushrooms. Been on here the whole time. Labor, freight, and supply challenges are expected to remain until 2022. So, yep. That is our top 5 and our outlook. I usually don't mess with this unless it's like a major drought or something like that, but this goes and tells the weather and stuff for those regions. So let's go ahead and scroll on down to the next set of produce here, and we have citrus, lemons, oranges, and limes. And poor limes are back on the list again. The lemon market is steady with good volume from California and Arizona. Quality is good. Heavier lime volume is available for medium to large size. Specialty in 1.5 grade. A short supply of Mexican key limes and high markets causing higher demand for Persian limes in Mexico. A higher market and shorter supply are expected next week. Orange supplies are improving and sizing is peaking on 88 count and smaller 56 count and larger limited. Okay, what they're talking about with the count ones, where it says 88 CT, which is count. You have a normal size crate for what they haul their produce in. Now, the bigger the fruit is, the less they get into a crate. So when they say 88 count, those are the bigger ones, and the 56 count is meaning they can get more in a crate. So you get 56 in a crate. So the bigger the count, the smaller the size. The smaller the count, you get it. I'm probably confusing everybody. Anyways, let's jump down to cucumbers. Eastern supplies are good with a steady market. quality is good. Mexico is producing more volume with moderate demand. And here we go with the eggplant, and it's not in the alert this week, so that is good. Supply is steady and demand is lower. Mexico is producing good volumes with moderate demand. The market is lower and quality is good. And then we have our grapes, green and red. The red grape market is higher due to lighter supplies and good demand. The green grape market remains steady, quality is good. That is good. They've had a lot of issues this year with their grapes in California. Lettuce, iceberg, leaf, and romaine markets are steady to stabilize as more supply is coming out of the desert growing regions. And here we go with melons, cantaloupes, and honeydews. Supplies are gradually increasing from Central America, with production coming into Florida and Los Angeles. Mexican cantaloupes are waning. Quality and sugar are good. And then we have our honeydews. Let's go up here. Supplies are limited with or from Central America and Mexico production primary source. I'm sorry, I got a cat just gnawing at my feet down here and tickling me. Onions. The onion market remains mostly steady on all colors. The red market is expected to firm up. And then we have our alert for the value added. It's probably it's the peeled stuff that you can buy. Peeled dice, etc., are in demand, exceeded supply due to capacity and raw production sizing concerns. A new crop of shallots is again under alert. Yields are challenged and sizing is small. And then we have our peppers. And it looks like our red and yellow peppers are under alert. Eastern green bell pepper supplies are steady, quality is good, and the markets are lower on retail sizes. Eastern red and yellow supplies remain short. Oxnard production has finished, and Corcello green bells are waning with transition to Nogales Caccino. Red bells will continue until mid to late December. Supplies of yellow peppers out of Mexico and the U.S. are tight, and the market is expected to increase. The field-grown red peppers supply is shorter than usual in all areas, and the market is expected to remain steady for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so that was a big mouthful with all the peppers. Now we're going to get into potatoes. The market is expected to remain steady until demand increases for the holiday. Quality is good. And that's what it's been. Quality is good. And you can kind of see that in some of the potatoes you get nowadays. And I think the majority of the potatoes that we were getting are completely old storage of them. And let's go to our squash, yellow, and zucchini. Eastern zucchini supplies are light with good quality and a better demand. The yellow squash market is steady with good supply. Supplies out of Mexico are steady with multiple production areas. That's good. And then we have our tomatoes. I have to kind of go to the side so I can read it. It's in front of my camera. The market continues to improve on all varieties due to increasing availability out of Florida and Mexico. Quality is good in all varieties. Yay. Okay, now we're going to go to our reality check, which is our supply on the left and our price on the right. And you have the alerts right there in the middle. As you can see, the Brussels sprouts are there. And it looks like asparagus is moving up, both increasing and for our asparagus. So that's something to think about there. And we have our carrots, corn is on here. Mushrooms, yeah, mushrooms been on there. Same thing with avocados. Mushrooms and avocados and garlic has been a thing. And it looks like garlic is actually starting to make a move back down, which is good. And then we have our peppers, our different colored ones, and our avocados, berries, and limes are on the alert. So there you have it, guys. That is our weekly market review for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, this is the Christmas season, not the holiday season. I never really got into that. I like to not say happy holidays. I like to say the holidays that we're about to approach. So if it's Thanksgiving, I like to say happy Thanksgiving. If it's Christmas, I like to say Merry Christmas. And that way, also for Hanukkah and all that stuff, why just say happy holidays? I never got that. Just say what the holiday is. And with that, Merry Christmas to everybody, and enjoy your day. God bless.